everybody.
Yo.
Welcome to the Wrestling Through the Years podcast. I'm the Armchair QB Dizzle. I'm here with the beautifulest mind in the history of professional wrestling fans. Eric's here.
What's up?
And I'm here with the man that puts the D in Dutchie. Dutchie's here, everybody.
Yo.
And C Money's here as well.
Yo.
Yo, how's everybody doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, all ready for SmackDown tonight. Let's put it that way.
Cody's winning the belt back.
Yes, I know. It's gonna be great. It's good. The world's finally go good. We're good.
Is he though?
Huh?
So.
Yes, he
Everybody
is.
seems to think he's going to win the belt back.
He's going to win the belt. I'm putting money that he's winning the belt back tonight.
Eric, if Cody does win the belt back tonight because you're so unsure of it, you got to wear a thong on the cartoon show tomorrow.
Oh God!
We already got a
cartoon.
Nobody wants to see no Drew McIntyre in the main event. I'm sorry.
I still think it's going to be a fatal 4-way.
Nobody wants to see Drew as champ. All right, this is like you know what? This title run for Drew is nothing like. Here you go, you big old baby. You've been crying for 3 or 4 years now. Here you go. Take it and stop crying. And look, and he's still crying about it.
And like they haven't done anything with him. So it's like, yeah, I'm sure people want the fatal 4-way, but I'm pretty sure it's just like, okay, we're gonna get Randy and Cody because we've been teasing it for so long. And we're gonna get it. And then we're gonna get Jacob and
McIntyre.
So, I mean,
we'll see.
Yeah,
I can see them doing it for sure. So we're here for tonight's topic. We're going to be doing book, push, kill, or no, book, push, fire.
Yeah,
it's our take on fuck, marry, kill. Except we're doing it with wrestlers. We're not fucking them. But we're talking about if we want them just on the roster that's booking them, if we would have them. We kind of look at this like we're creatives, we're owners, we have our own company. And one you'd book, one you'd push to the moon. That's the push. That's the star. And one you would just straight out fire. Now, we're not just going to do people. We're going to do match types, events, everything under the sun for this. And there might be caveats like, 4 Rock or whatever, or 04 Randy Orton or whoever the fuck. If I just say a guy, just think of him in his prime, though.
Okay.
And anybody that has ideas, Doug, Eric, Cleneth, comments, make sure to fucking keep them coming. This is a fun, relaxing episode where it's just a bunch of guys, buddies, hanging out, playing fuck, marry, kill. We have a grand episode next week that we will announce, and Doug will announce a great ad nauseum. I think that's the word at the end of the show.
Yeah. Yeah. So stay tuned for that.
Yes.
Doug gets the next 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
We'll see how next week goes.
No, I don't know if I could do how good Cleneth did.
Yeah, Cleneth picked some damn good ones.
Well, No Mercy 2002 was our highest rated episode in a while.
Good.
So, well, I got a couple extra ones too I wanted to do, but yeah.
You said you ran out after the first one.
What?
You said you didn't have any other ideas like 2 weeks ago, and you still had like.
Well, I did, and then I'm like, well, once that week off, I did a lot of brainstorming.
That's funny.
I'll put my brain to good use, okay? I just need a brain because I never thought I'd ever win power on this show. And then I had power for a month. 2 weeks.
All right. Well, let's get into it. We're going to start out with a pretty good one. The Rock, Stone Cold, and Mick Foley.
Wow.
Book, push, fire.
Rock,
why you gotta go such a you gotta throw the knife right there on the spot? Like, can I not get an appetizer first?
No.
Can I just get this man?
He said it right this morning. He's like, "This is what I'm starting with." And,
oh God,
Doug said all day.
I know what I'm doing.
All right. Well,
Go ahead.
Book Stone Cold, push Rock, and fire McFoley.
You're gonna fire the fat guy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a prick.
well, hopefully on this show, the fat guys fire you first.
But you guys had to know I was going Stone Cold, though.
100%.
Yeah.
All right, Doug, do you have one?
Book McFoley or Mankind. Push Stone Cold, fire Baldy,
Fire Baldy?
fire The Rock.
All right.
Interesting.
Cleneth?
I want to agree with Doug. I do. I would probably book McFoley.
Well, this show's going
I
down.
will push Stone Cold and fire Rock.
Wow. I did not see that one coming.
What he did, or how the fact that he agreed with me?
Both.
I might become the most hated man. I'm pushing Rock, booking Mick, and firing Stone Cold.
I
What
can
the
see
fuck?
See you, Steve.
that. This is what you get for murdering Piper.
You should have put Kevin Owens over.
Should have not bitched about Will Sasso doing an impersonation about you piece of shit.
King of the deep cuts.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have the Battle of the B or C shows. We have WWE Sunday Night Heat,
Okay.
WWE Velocity, and Shotgun Saturday Night.
Also,
This is easy.
WWF. I'll go first.
Okay.
All right. Book, Heat, push, Shotgun Saturday Night, fire Velocity.
You're firing Velocity?
Yeah, I thought it was the weakest of the three shows.
Daniel Bryan made his debut on that show.
And you saw how long that lasts.
I'll go next.
All right.
I'm gonna book Velocity. Push.
He knows how to.
Sunday
He
Night
knows how to
Heat,
kiss
and
ass.
fired the other one. I forgot what the other one was.
What were you saying?
Fire the third one.
No, before that. Doug was
Okay,
blabbing.
book
Sunday Night
Velocity.
Heat.
Push Shotgun?
No, he said push Sunday Night Heat.
Oh.
He doesn't remember that we said Shotgun Saturday Night.
So fire that.
He doesn't listen. He doesn't listen to the show.
Yeah, he does.
I
All right,
just
Clint.
forgot the third one. Sorry.
All right. So I am going to book Velocity. I want to book Shotgun. I want to push Sunday Night Heat, and I want to also fire Velocity.
Aha! Cleneth and I are at it again.
Jesus.
We're a super duo.
2 for 2 tonight.
Who's kissing ass now?
Well, I'm not really.
Technically, I went first.
Well, technically, that's what it is. I was thinking that because number one, Velocity was probably the weakest of all the three.
Yeah.
Shotgun Safe was my show I went to because I did not have cable at first. So I can't just get rid of Shotgun. I had to show love to Shotgun.
I just want it to be different.
No, I
And
completely agree with Eric.
And Sunday Night Heat was just like, well, Sunday Night Heat it was my closest thing to Raw I had because I wasn't really allowed to stay up past the 11 o'clock curfew at the time.
Yeah, I'm pushing Heat, booking Velocity, and firing Saturday Night myself. Because after the first 4 episodes, they stopped giving a fuck about Shotgun Saturday Night.
Yeah, because it was just basically 2 matches, and then all the highlights from Raw.
Whereas Velocity really did showcase a lot of that lower card SmackDown talent.
Yeah,
that I really
I mean, if
enjoyed.
you wanted a main event of Jamie Noble versus Funaki,
Velocity's your show.
exactly.
But they had a lot of Paul London, had a lot of Billy Kidman, had a lot of the some really good guys on SmackDown that didn't get featured as much.
Yeah.
All right. You ready?
Yes.
Next up, we have Danhausen, Orange Cassidy, and Brian Pillman.
Senior?
I got this.
I take it.
I'm firing their housing. I'm going to push Orange Cassidy, and I'm booking Brian Pillman.
All right.
I'm gonna agree with Cleneth.
Wait, he's pushing
What I was gonna
Danhausen?
do.
No. He's firing Danhausen.
You're pushing Orange Cassidy?
No,
Yeah.
he's pushing Pillman.
Yeah,
No,
he is it.
He's pushing Cassidy. He's booking Pillman.
I'm booking Pillman. I'm pushing Cassidy. Yes.
Cassidy's
Cassidy's
his gimmick is stale, but he's a good wrestler.
Yeah.
That's why I push him.
I'm firing Cassidy myself.
I'm gonna book Orange Cassidy. I'm gonna push Brian Pillman, and I'm gonna fire Danhausen.
What?
Yeah.
Are you a downhill? Did you not see how he got booed out of the Chicago?
So?
Well, what do you expect? They gobbledygookered his ass.
Yes. That was the dumbest reveal out there. I said everybody you could have had. You wasted that box reveal on that. That was the dumbest thing out there.
I thought it was nice.
It was
Watch
stupid.
Danhausen be the one to curse Drew McIntyre tonight.
I liked him cursing Dom. That was funny.
Just watch, because there was a rumor out there, and it's a bullshit page, but there was a rumor started today that Triple H is actually thinking about doing that.
That would be fucking amazing.
That would be interesting.
Did you go, Eric?
Yeah, I agreed with Cleneth.
I'm booking Danhausen, firing Cassidy, and pushing Pillman to the moon.
No. Of course.
Fuck Orange Cassidy. I really don't like
I
it.
think Cassidy has potential if it wasn't for his gimmick. I know his gimmick is stale now.
I think the gimmick's the only thing that has him over. I think you do anything else with him, he's just a dweeb.
You don't want nobody tapping your knee, your shins,
No.
and the crowd goes, ooh!
Yeah.
While his hands in his pocket.
Shit, so dumb. He's playing pocket pool. All right. Big pop on that one. Next up, we're going to do match types. And if we did any last time, and you guys go back and watch the last episode, you're like, you did that before, fuck you.
Then we can change our mind.
Yeah, maybe we change our mind. We have the I Quit match.
Okay.
We have the casket match.
All right.
And we have a submission match.
All right.
No, let's go last man standing instead of submission. Because submission's close to I Quit.
Right.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's like 2 out of 3 right there.
Yeah. I'll go first.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Book last man standing, push I Quit, and fire the casket match, because that only works for two people, and that's Kane and Undertaker.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Danhausen could do it now. He came in a coffin.
Danhausen
I
could
agree
do
with
it.
Doug, but I'm switching. I'm flipping. I'm flipping. I Quit and last man standing.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
They're both great matches.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with either, too. But I mean, like, I'm definitely going to fire the casket. And then I will probably push. Let's see. I will push last man standing and book I Quit.
Okay.
All
Do
right.
you agree with Doug, right? Yep.
I'm going to fire the last man standing match.
No, of course you are.
I'm not just trying to be controversial. I find the last man standing to be a bit boring sometimes because you're waiting so late. It's 1, 2. A 3 counts enough for me.
Yeah.
I quit. I love the stakes and I love I'm going to make another man quit. You have to fucking tell me you quit for me to stop. And the casket match is fun because you get the pop of like trying to get the door closed and stuff. And there's unique stuff. You can power bomb them into the casket. It is a little one-dimensional, but every casket match there's been with Undertaker, most of them have been pretty good. If you got a guy that could fit in the casket. Usually he doesn't, but like Mark Henry and Yokozuna.
Yeah, or that other fat piece of shit, Mabel.
I love, even though it like ruined fucking Shawn Michaels' career, I love that casket match with Shawn Michaels. Even though it like that's what fucked his back up and made him like be done. But I really love that match.
He needed to go away for 4 years anyway.
I got one.
Cool bump too.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think tell you the truth, that 4 years hiatus, I think helped rejuvenate his career. Let's put it that way.
I was cool with it.
I agree with
Ruthless Aggression Sean's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
He was one of my favorite baby faces growing up. All right, Eric.
Swerve,
Okay.
MJF, and Adam Page.
Ooh, that's a hard one.
Well, I'm not surprised we have to go AEW. Fucking
Well,
hard.
it's currently what's going on now, so
Yeah.
it kind of makes sense.
Yeah. No, it's a good one. Let's do. Oh God, I hate to do this, but I'm killing Hangman, and I love cowboy shit, but I'm really into Swerve, especially with this heel turn. I'm a big Swerve guy, so I'm gonna book Swerve and I'm gonna push MJF to the moon because he's probably the greatest heel in wrestling right now.
Yeah,
He's the
I'm
only
gonna
one that really
agree with
knows how to
you,
beat
even though I'm a big Adam Page fan.
I love him too, but I find Swerve to be a little more compelling at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. Especially what's going on right now.
Mm.
You want to go next, Cleneth, or do you want me to?
I'll go.
All right.
I'm going to fire MJF.
Holy shit.
Yes, I'm firing Crybaby MJF. I am going to push Hangman and book Swerve.
Okay.
I like it. Go ahead, Dutchie.
I do
like
too. I'm going to book Hangman. I'm going to push Swerve, and I'm going to fire the Master of the Briss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Cleneth, let me ask you this: Who do you despise more, MJF or Drew?
I'll say MJF.
Oh wow, okay. I thought you were gonna say Drew.
By the way, like they're two heels, so you're supposed to hate them. But I think what it is that like sometimes there's like that heat where it's just like you really need to go, or else like if I see you in the street, I might pull out the heat.
The Heat?
Like a little bit too much. They're doing a little bit too much. You're saying?
Yeah, they're just if I'm pulling out I mean, Jesus Christ, you've seen enough cop shows. You should know what I'm talking about.
I know.
If I
I
see
know
you in
what
the
you're
streets,
talking
I'm
about.
pulling out the heat. I got you.
No, I got him too, but I mean, that's kind of a 1970s fucking.
I caught on to it right away. I was like, "There's no way this man's representing this line." But yes, he did. Okay.
Yeah. That's most of our interactions with Doug.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we're going to do retirement matches.
Okay.
Okay.
AJ Styles' last match against Gunther, John Cena's last match against Gunther, and Ric Flair's last match against Shawn Michaels at that WrestleMania.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go Goldberg.
Against Gunther. No, I didn't want them all to be Gunther. I wanted some of it. I wanted them to be good ones.
I'll go.
Go.
I'm gonna fire the AJ. I mean Gunther versus Cena. I'm gonna push AJ versus Gunther, and I'm gonna book Shawn Michaels and Rick.
I love Rick. I love AJ Styles, and he's one of my favorites of all time. I don't think anything beats "I'm Sorry, I Love You" super kick.
Yeah.
So
except for the fact that the asshole came back 2 years later.
Yeah, but at least no one was watching because it was on TNA. It was a perfect ending, though. If he would have just stayed gone, it was a perfect fucking ending. Yep. It was booked phenomenal. His whole, like, if you lose, you're gone thing.
The whole feud was, like, perfect.
It was perfect.
Yeah.
He truly owed Yeller his ass.
Yeah, and just Rick just sit there fucking before it. Like, everything about it worked. I loved AJ's, too, and I loved that, he didn't tap like the other dumbass. Because I'm firing Cena because that was disappointing, A lot of his retirement tour didn't really work out like you would think it should have. Even though I don't completely hate the decision to tap like a lot of people do.
I think it was the smile.
I see where he was coming from on the tap. It might have been the smile.
Yeah, like that cocky, like, smile. It's when he's just smiling, and like you could just tell that it's one of those smile. It's a douchebag smile.
That's not what he was.
I think you gotta look at it like this. He's John Cena. I think first
John Cena smile.
It was like putting away, and that whole Saturday Night Main Event was all about putting in, showing off the younger talent.
Yeah. Yeah, you made people pay $10,000 for an NXT show with a bad main event.
Yeah.
If you really go down to it.
Well, look, we got what it done for him though, man. Look at Femi.
I mean, it's not like he's blowing the fucking world up right now. His match with Cody was cool, and he's done a couple things, but
I mean, Javon Evans got a spot in the Elimination Chamber.
I mean, he's really become the shit. And so Ruka, they need to just bring her up now because she was the best looking NXT person on that show.
They're trying to tie up loose ends with her.
Well, yeah, and I like finishing the story with her and Zarya, and I hope they do it like a Hell in a Cell or something. But
they're not gonna bring Hell in a Cell in the NXT.
Yeah, but if you're gonna do it, that's the blood feud to do it.
Yeah. But I think the day NXT get Hell in a Cell is the day the main roster goes, what's the series? Iron Survivor series. Iron Survivor.
I mean, fuck, they had War Games. It's a bigger cage.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's one thing they need to bring in Survivor Series, though. They made 2 nights main event. Survivor Series need to have Iron Survivor night.
I completely agree. I think just get rid of War Games at this point. It's played out. And it doesn't work in a PG era when no one can bleed and shit. Not that it's really PG anymore.
Well, it's not like you had the roof. The cage has a roof on it, so.
Yeah,
and knowing that if you escape the cage or fall off the cage, can you imagine if you're going for a dive, you slip off, you fall outside, you forfeit the match?
I think Blood and Guts won that war.
Yeah,
I really do. If I'm going to watch one of those matches, I want to watch the AEW version instead of a sanitized, clean. It's cool seeing EO jump off with the trash can, but that's like the only spot you get really. I don't need it. I love old War Games matches.
Yeah.
When they first hey, we're gonna fucking bring War Games. I was all for it, but like years in, yeah, let's go back to Survivor Series.
So it really, the last really good Survivor or the last really good War Games match that they had in WCW was the one in '92.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say like the Horseman one was good, where Kurt Hennig turned.
I thought that was great.
That was great.
Yeah, I mean, when you have like Buff Bagwell and Conan as part of the NWO team, because Hogan and Hall Hogan and Hall didn't feel like working that night or whatever the fuck. Because Hulk Hogan's a bitch.
All right, B.
Yeah. It kind of like drags it down. I mean, it could have been worse. Scott Norton could have been in there, but the last like excellent War Games match they had was in '92. Like WWE, I think tried, and I think NXT did really well with the War Games, but then again, you also have Undisputed Era. You had
Yeah.
Undisputed Era there at the time, so that worked.
Yeah.
But so as far as retirement matches, I'm booking Flair and Michaels. I'm pushing AJ and Gunther, and Cena and his smile can go fuck themselves.
I like it. All right, you ready for the next doozy?
Sure. Did everybody go?
No,
All right, go ahead.
I didn't go.
All right, then.
But
Do it.
I'm definitely going to fire. I will stay on fire. AJ and Gunther. I am going to. Yes, I'm firing AJ and Gunther.
What the?
Yeah. Yeah,
He'd rather get.
I rather. I'll take. I will take Michaels over AJ in a heartbeat. So I want to book Michaels, Ric Flair. No, I want to push Michaels and Ric Flair and book Cena and Gunther.
That's crazy. And to respond to your earlier, Doug, and it did look like a cocky smile, so I'm not saying you're wrong there. But that's definitely not what he was going for. He was going for it's been a great career. I love you all, like smile. He was trying to be like, how he's
To
soft
me,
spoken.
he just came off as a douchebag.
No, and that's fair. But I don't think that's what he was going for. I think he was going for, like a sweet, like, thank you for the memories. Fucking it's over. It's been a great run type of smile. Regardless, it didn't work.
No.
But all right. Now we're going to go. This one's a little unconventional because we're basically like pushing it based on how bad of an idea it is. And firing basically would be like a good thing in this situation. But we're going to go worst ideas of all time. Number one, the Katie Vick thing that
you piece of shit.
That Cleneth made us sit through that one night. By the way, we can say he'd pick great shows. That was a fumble, and I stand by that.
Well, look, man, I was going when I picked that. I was going the main event. I didn't really think about the whole Katie Vick situation. I was going by main event when I picked it.
Yeah, you're going by Undertaker knocking that chick out, cheating on his girlfriend. That was pure soap opera stuff. None of that needed it. And it was funny. We were Undertaker just did a thing with Michael Hayes, an interview, and they brought that up. And me and Doug were like, we just covered that. And Undertaker's like, I didn't like the storyline, but it ended up being a hell in a cell match. And it's like, yeah, that's what we said. But the Katie Vick storyline, and at least Cleneth picked it the night it was the pay-per-view was the night before Triple H became a necrophilia and banged a dead body on live television, even though it wasn't, but pretended to. So the Katie Vick storyline, Beaver cleavage, which for any of the kids that don't remember, not the kids should be watching or listening to this, but any of the adults that don't remember, Beaver cleavage was an idea for, was it Mosh?
It was Mosh.
Headbangers?
It was Chaz. Chaz was his real name.
So Mosh was hurt, right?
Thrasher was hurt. They needed something for Mosh to do.
Yeah. So yes, it's Mosh but also Chaz. And he became Beaver Cleavage, which was a Vince Russo idea, of course, where it's a spin on Leave It to Beaver. But in this twist, it's a grown man, not like a little kid. It's like a grown man who's like a kind of a troublemaker. And he lives with his mom. And he also, it's implied that he bangs his own mother.
Yeah. Which, by the way, the woman who played the mother, Mariana, passed away about 20 years ago from breast cancer.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. With the whole storyline was based on him drinking her tit milk. And mother's milk and stuff like that. It only lasted a couple weeks, and then they went with a way better, way safer storyline of him beating the shit out of her, and it wasn't her she wasn't his mom anymore. She was his girlfriend, but he beat her up, and that was the storyline.
Because she cheated on, and again, this isn't like justifying it, but
you're like, he had a reason.
because I mean, the storyline reason was she was making out with Meat, Sean Stacey.
So poor Chaz is coming to work, and he's like, "What do you got for me today, guys?" And the one day they're like, "All right, you're gonna bang your own mom." And then in a couple weeks later, they're like, "All right, you're gonna beat up your girlfriend." And he said, "They're like, what the fuck? I wanted to be a star on TV. I didn't want to be like the fucking." I mean, he makes Kane look like he had the greatest gimmicks.
Yeah,
with fucking Isaac Yankem.
And then he fucking calls Thrasher. He's like, "Glenn, are you ready to come back?"
Yeah, can we please team again? I need to get back in the skirt.
Get back here. Yeah, and then after that, after fucking they do that, that's when the headbangers, they were just wearing the skirts, but they were wearing like the fake cones and shit.
Yes.
The fake breast implants.
So we got Beaver Cleavage, we got Katie Vick, and the third one is more of just a general bad idea and known as one of the worst booking mistakes.
Putting me in charge?
No, that's always a good idea. And the Finger Poke of Doom.
Ooh.
Oh.
Which kind of single-handedly ruined WCW. so we'll see.
So basically, you're asking us to pick between syphilis, gonorrhea, and crabs.
Yes. So basically, the one you push is the best idea. The one you book, you can live with it. And the one you fire is one that just has to go away for all of eternity.
So
do we understand?
So book is what?
A book is like you can watch this storyline. Basically, this storyline you're gonna push is your favorite of the three. It's just like what we've been doing with the rest of the list.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna try this first. I'm gonna book. I'm going to hell either way. I'm gonna book Beaver Cleavage because Pornhub has become a thing.
Oh Jesus!
I'm gonna push the Finger Poke of Doom because it is a nice swerve.
Yeah, if they say it's a stepmom, it's okay, right?
Yeah, exactly. Don't worry, honey. Don't worry, honey. I'm not actually your mom. I'm just a hooker your dad picked up off the side of the road.
So you're pushing the Finger Poke?
Yes, because it is a good swerve. Now it's not
potential, at least.
It was not good, and it had no potential.
Well, no.
You don't beat Goldberg and the streak, and then next week fucking lay down for Hogan and NWO's back together.
The thing is, if you would use it for other people and not in a main event in a building that has 40,000 people.
Yeah, dude.
So
it was in the fucking Georgia Dome.
Yeah. So there was potential there. They just used it at the wrong place at the wrong time, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say, yeah.
And then I'm firing Katie Vick because that had no fucking business. Like, and
I forgot all about the Katie Vick thing.
Like Katie,
you're the one that brought it back, Cleneth.
Like the whole thing was just like.
I had my reasoning. I was like, yeah, goddamn. What was the third one? Then he said the fight. I was like, oh, yeah. I just had to redo it all.
And then fucking I mean, that's probably the fucked up shit that started, bringing out necrophilia porn and all that shit.
Well, and the censorship guys got all over them on this. This was bad for business. Like this helped nobody. It didn't draw one single viewer, and it just disgusted. It made a lot of people turn off. And Triple H's character was like no coming back for a minute after that. That was pretty fucking bad, and it was pretty fucking stupid. And it made just to make he's a heel, he's got to be vicious. I mean, just have him beat up somebody. He doesn't have to do all that.
Bring somebody on screen named Katie Vick and just have him get pedigreed.
Yeah,
that's why I have to agree with Doug.
You're gonna fire Katie Vick?
Yep. I'm pushing Finger Poke. And
now,
Book the one.
I'm sorry for making you guys decide between necrophilia and incest with beaver cleavage and Katie Vick.
Here's the question I have: the whole Katie Vick thing, who was inspired by it? Like, who was this inspired by?
It was just some. This is their worst version of the soap opera.
Like,
shit.
did this happen to like somebody? Did somebody lose a girlfriend in this manner? And they're like, all right,
I don't think so. I think they're just, they were trying.
Vince's idea.
It's storytelling, pal. We make
not
movies.
story.
That's what it was.
There was no story within it.
Well, they're trying to tell a story, and that's the one credit I'll give, because that's my biggest gripe with modern wrestling. It's not just AEW. WWE does it. Your only reason for a match now is, hey, I'm the best, or I want to be the best, and you're the best. Let's fight, and that gets old, and they do that a lot now. But back then, they tried to give everything a story and tried to, hey, this is why I'm trying to fight you, because you killed your girlfriend in a DUI. Sometimes they went a little too much.
Boy. And out of what part of that in that story relates back to Triple H or Kane in their past lives to make them want to fight?
Well, I mean, if a man's accusing you of murder, you're gonna want to beat his ass. If a man dresses up as and does what Triple H did, you're gonna want to fight him. But no, I agree. And so, are you gonna fire Katie Vick too?
Yes, I am going to fire Katie Vick.
Okay.
And then I didn't realize it, because technically I was trying to figure. I forgot the third one until I was like, oh wait. Because originally I was firing Finger Poker Duke, but sad thing is I want to have to book it. I will book it because I'll have to rebook the whole thing.
The fucked up thing is I'm pushing beaver cleavage. Because the Finger Poker Doom is that bad, and it's like a company killer. It was a bad decision. So I'm just booking that. I'm gonna have to go with the majority and fire old Katie. I think that probably is the worst storyline in the history of wrestling.
Well, and the thing about the Finger Poke of Doom is that, like, it was a continuation, and I get it. Okay, you don't want you advertise, you want to bring back the NWO. I get that.
Why though? Why when Nash is such a great baby face and people love him?
Well, they probably got the word, like Bischoff probably got the word that Hulk was coming back, because Hulk realized that if he ran for president, it would be as disastrous as another asshole who ran for president and unfortunately won twice. So he's just like, fuck it, I'll go back and I'll make money. I'll just lose a company money instead of losing the whole fucking nation money. So he comes back, and of course, he's coming back. So that means, I got to be the champion, brother. All right, well, we already advertised this. Well, let's just do so. And then Nash, because, Nash is pretty good at burying people.
Yeah.
So he's like, all right, well, let me come up with this. And then they do this whole fucking stupid thing. They get Miss Elizabeth involved, and you could tell, like, on there, she's just like, why the fuck am I here? Like, she's like, Randy should have just kept me locked in the closet. And, like, the whole thing just kind of came off just shitty.
All right, you ready for the next one?
Sure.
We have Sting.
Daniel, I have a TNA one I'm going to do.
Okay. We have Sting, Roderick Strong, and DDP.
One of these things is not like the other.
I'll go.
Go.
I'm booking Sting, pushing DDP, and firing Roderick.
You call yourself an AEW fan.
Well, Sting with AEW.
What the hell has Roderick Strong done lately besides shout somebody's name?
I mean, the Conglomerate's a fun faction because of him and not wanting to be in it and stuff.
Hey, Roger Strong, if you go, you did say his prime. So if you're talking about prime Roger Strong, we're talking about Undisputed Era.
Yeah.
Roger Strong.
But even before that, Ring of Honor, he was putting
ROH,
on
yeah.
some of the best wrestling matches to ever exist.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was the
He was
man in Ring
considered
of
one of
Honor.
the best ROH wrestlers.
He was
all
so
time.
fucking good.
I'm gonna go
Yep.
because of the way you guys just described it. I'm gonna push Roddy
Thank you.
because I did like Roderick Strong at a point. Now I think he's a boob. Now I think he hasn't left the house in so long because his wife took his testicles and put them on herself. And he doesn't want to leave the house until he gets them back. So I'm booking Roderick Strong. Obviously, I'm going to push Sting. And DDP, you can fuck off.
Oh man. All right. So I want to book Sting. Pushing Roderick, and I'm firing DDP.
Did you push Sting or book him?
Nah,
I think I agree with Doug.
no, I do opposite. I still flop, dog. But I still fire DDP. I just switch the other two.
But you pushed
Okay.
Sting, right?
Yeah,
I pushed Sting. He
pushed Sting. I booked Sting. It's a difference.
I thought
Yep.
you said you were pushing Roddy, though.
No, I said I was booking
Okay.
Roddy.
I'm going to have to go back and look at the tape.
Oh,
I think I could have swore you got
yo,
push Roddy. All right.
He's pushing.
are you trying to throw a red flag
That's
now?
right. That's
Challenge
right.
or the play?
Swear to God, I don't like that situation. I want to challenge the play. But, I mean, everybody's against me, so I'll take the L. But I'm going to go back and watch this. And then we'll see.
What, mine and
I
Cleneth's
agree
word?
with
are
the-
good
No,
enough?
no, it's not. It's not enough, especially because Eric didn't third it. So, Eric stayed neutral. I'm pushing Sting as well. Then whoever, even though I think Clinton said it, but I agree with Doug. I'm pushing Sting. I'm gonna book Rod, and goodbye the Master of the Diamond Cutter. Because I love DDP, and I think he's
DDP run. DDP.
yeah. Well, I do love DDP, and I think he's great. But if you're actually talking about as a wrestler out of the three, he's obviously the worst.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
the best promo out of the three, so I'll give him that. Ring work, he's the worst, but promo, he's the best. And I love him as a character. I'm one of the few people that like the stalker gimmick, like that feud with the Undertaker. I grew up watching that.
God, we're freaks.
Well, I grew up watching that shit, and I thought it was interesting. I thought it was a good thing. It kept me in. And then when Undertaker just beat the fuck out of him and poor Canyon in that cage match against Undertaker and Kane, it was like a horror movie. These guys just got fucked up.
You know who would have been a better stalker
Oh,
if they would have, obviously, it probably still would have had to been a WCW guy.
yeah,
But if they could have got him,
yeah.
I would have had it been Scott Steiner.
Okay.
Because Scott Steiner thought he was God's gift to women.
It would have been good. Especially
Because
some of those promos would be hilarious.
Yeah,
Let
because
me do the math.
Because, he kind of did the thing where he was stalking Diamond Dallas Page's wife in 99.
Mm.
Now, he was also physically abusing her and throwing her out of cars and shit.
Yeah.
So we don't have to go that far. But I think that he probably would have been a better stalker just because he's, again, he thinks he's God's gift to women.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, if I looked like that, I would think that too. Until I got pepper sprayed.
All right.
I think Eric's watching.
All right, so I got one for you guys.
Oh, you got one?
Yes, I do. So,
All right, go ahead, Clennis. We'll do Eric's TNA one after.
I got Becky Lynch,
Okay.
TNA's Gail Kim,
Ooh.
or we have AEW's Britt Baker.
It's the only one in
Oh,
sight.
God.
Sorry, Eric, your girl's dead. Goodbye, Brick. She's fired. Get off my fucking roster. She said, "Who cares? I don't care. Get the fuck off my team." Goodbye, Britt Baker.
We all just came.
No,
alive.
I'm not going to go by hotness. So
She's the least hot too. If we're going by hot, and with that fucking Wicked Witch of the West nose, no. Britt Baker. I mean, she's a pretty young lady. If she showed up at my doorstep and wanted to go to brunch, I'd go. But Gail.
No, I
Kim,
get it.
Oh
I
my
get it.
god, she's dating a chef, Robert Irvine, married.
Speaking about going to brunch.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, she's
And
already
Becky
dating somebody.
Lynch. Ooh la la, lucky Seth Rollins.
I don't know, man. I think before the pregnancy, but now afterwards,
God damn, Cleneth, why are you judging on baby weight? What's wrong
that
with
wasn't baby weight. You could. I think she's she seems more interesting than it is now. I think she lost more weight now than she was before, after the baby. To tell you the truth,
I think she's hot no matter
I
what.
think she's to me she's really she's way bonier now than she was before the pregnancy.
I can actually see what he's saying.
No, she is skinnier now.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
I'll
she
go.
looks good. Sports
The
Illustrated.
weight had nothing to do with it. It's just like you can tell. It's like, oh, something's not right here, and it's not muscle either, at all. Too.
Well, I'm firing Britt. I'm pushing Becky, and I'm booking Gail. Honestly,
Okay.
actually switch it around. Gail's better overall all time, I think. Gail gets pushed, Becky gets booked. Go ahead, Eric.
I'm obviously booking Brett. I'm pushing
What you are.
Irene,
You're
Becky.
thinking with your.
I can see the pain in your eye doing that. It's just like,
I'm surprised you're not pushing her.
No, I like Gail better.
Ooh. We got some Gail Kim fans. Until Doug fires her.
Doug.
Impression.
Go ahead, Doug.
All right. I'm booking Becky Lynch. I'm pushing Gail Kim. And I'm firing Britt Baker. Because I feel of the three, Britt Baker is the one that's least likely to cooperate.
Well, yeah. The fact that she blew that Mercedes match still bothers me.
Yeah.
That all in, that should have been a classic that we're still talking
Should have
about.
been a great match.
And she fucked that up. She looked as if she was the big baby face taking on the fucking heel. And she should have
That's probably why she's not on TV.
Yeah, and to me, it was a phoned in lazy performance.
Yeah. I mean, not that anybody should ever expect a woman to cooperate. Make sure that's a short.
Be careful what you say.
Or don't.
Hey, you know what? I love my woman. So there. Okay.
We're all like, no, we want women to talk to us still.
All right, yeah, Eric. Actually, because of what I've got going on this weekend, don't make sure that's.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
See, in my case, I will have to fire Britt Baker.
Yes.
I am going to push Gail Kim and book Becky.
You booked
Outnumbered again.
All right, Eric, what's your TNA one?
3 factions. Immortal.
Wait, did you say
Nate.
factions or fat kids?
Fashions.
Faction.
I ain't even hear no kids whatsoever. Dang, man. Why you got kids on your mind, man?
Okay.
What are you thinking about kids, Doug? Don't live up to the beard.
Immortal, Aces and Ace, and you probably know the third one, Main Event Mafia.
We probably don't know the Main Event Mafia.
No, I think you probably knew I was going to go with the third one.
All right. Well, that's an interesting one, and I think that's a really good one, Eric.
He should have picked Team
thank you.
Canada.
Fuck Team Canada. Immortal was their version of the NWO with Bischoff, even though it had Abyss and Jeff Hardy, which is weird.
Yeah.
But Aces and Eights was the motorcycle gang. Ended up being led by Bully Ray.
Yeah.
And the other one, what was
Main
the other
Event
one?
Mafia.
Main Event Mafia is the one that I'm pushing, actually, which is funny that I forgot that one. But that's my favorite of them because that's their version of the Billionaires Club versus the fucking New Blood.
Yep.
I really enjoyed this. It was that Millionaires Club done right.
Yeah.
This was a good stable of bad guy heels, and even though there was some bad, like Joe should have never joined and shit.
Well, and the funny thing about that is that, like, I actually sympathized with the Main Event Mafia. Like, if Kurt Angle wasn't such a piece of shit, and again, this was drug Angle at the time.
Well, yeah, because AJ didn't really know how to be a great babyface.
AJ didn't know how to be a great babyface. The Machine Guns were acting like assholes. Joe has always been a cocky piece of shit.
Yeah,
Joe was a horrible babyface back then.
No, the front line came off bad.
Yeah, which is why they had to put Rhino and Team 3D in it.
Yeah,
and I remember AJ cutting a promo one time. It's like I like Rhino, I like Team 3, but they had no business being in the front line. And it's like, dude, they were in the front line because all the guys that were supposed to act like baby faces in the front line were fucking pieces of dog shit. Like, if you knew how to be a good baby face, then you wouldn't need those guys in there. But you can't be you were not a good baby face. You were a stuck up little brat that needed to fucking have the switch taken to him in the back of the shed.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Who went to go
he's
next?
the Hall of Fame.
Bravo.
Well, no, I mean, this was
Fuck you.
AJ like 16 years ago. So
No, that's when he was the best in ring, though. He was
Yeah.
doing shit nobody could do.
yeah.
I know you have a good spiral tap, but you could do that move in your sleep.
Yeah. When I try to do it when I'm awake, it
All right.
doesn't go well.
I think I only got to push, so
Yeah.
it's like I'm taking a poop. But I pushed pushing the Main Event Mafia. I have a soft spot for Immortal, and I was watching more during Immortal's run, and I kind of tuned out during Aces and Eights,
Yeah.
and that shit I thought was kind of, at first it was okay, but it turned out really bad, especially when like Devon was in it and shit. Wasn't he in it?
Yeah.
All
He was
right.
the first one unmasked.
I thought it was just kind of dumb. And so I'm going to kill or fire Aces and Eights. I'll book Immortal and I'll push Main Event Mafia. Cleneth.
So I am going to book Aces and Ace. 'Cause I figured at all that was like one of my favorite. The only thing I did they overdid what they did with the WCW did with the NWO.
Yeah.
Aces and Ace to be was overly done when it should have gone a year ago. They drug it out till you couldn't drug it out no longer, and still found a way to drug it out. So I'll rebook Aces and Ace. I am going to push Main Event Mafia and Fire Immortal.
Yep, that's where I was
Yeah.
going. So I agree
Immortal
with that,
did the
pick.
Immortal did do the cardinal sin of turning Jeff Hardy heel, but it also gave people a great what if,
Yeah.
because that was like the only really heel run of his career, pretty much,
Yeah. I mean, they tried
Yeah,
it
it
in
was.
2003 and realized it wasn't working. So,
in WWE, right?
yeah. So
Yeah.
they stopped.
But he's always kind of a career babyface, and that was his one little heel run. It was stupid, and that championship belt was fucking horrendous.
Yeah.
One of the worst belt designs in the history of wrestling, that Jeff Hardy world title. But I will, yeah, Immortal did do a lot of dumb shit. I mean, because it just didn't, and especially because that had a bad feud, just like Main Event Mafia, because they brought bad, like Fortune. I liked Fortune, but they weren't going to be the babyface saviors of the company.
And remember,
That
like,
happened because the Mafia couldn't come back.
well, yeah, because they were getting ready to come back, and then fucking Vince McMahon called Kevin Nash and Booker T and said, "Hey, we're doing a 40-man Royal Rumble. We would like you to come in." And they offered Booker a role at the commentary table. because they were tired of Matt Stryker. Which I take Matt Stryker over Booker T's stupid ass any day.
Yeah.
But all right, so I'm gonna book Aces and Eights. I'm gonna push the Main Event Mafia. And I'm killing Immortal because of Murphy and Rob Terry.
Yeah. Because they like really committed to being the NWO. It's like we need a Scott Norton. They're like we need a couple shitty
We need
ones.
Scott Norton and Vincent ASAP.
Like that's just so. It had potential, but especially Bischoff being behind it and it being the new NWO, it was never going to work.
Yeah. And the thing about Aces and Eights is the fact that obviously they had people there that were fans of Son of Anarchy.
Yes.
Because that's what this whole thing was a ripoff of.
Yep.
And I like the idea of them all being in masks and them having to keep the masks on. The problem is with the big reveals, it's like, okay, Mike Knox? Really?
Now, what we're going to do for the next round, I'm going to give everybody each one individually, and only the person I ask answers it. And then we'll go on to the next one. Doug, you ready for yours?
Sure.
We have peak Mid-South Wrestling.
All right.
The whole golden era, and 1992 WCW.
So I'm the only one that can answer this?
Yes.
Peak Mid-South, golden era, 1992 WCW.
Yes.
Book, peak Mid-South, push, entire golden era, fire, 1992 WCW.
Okay. Eric.
Yep.
AEW, ECW, Ring of Honor.
Oh shit. Wow. I'm going to book ECW, push AEW, and fire. Wait, what did I say? And fire Ring of Honor.
All right.
It's kind of how Tony Khan would do it too.
I did not feel. I really thought he was going to keep the Ring of Honor.
Me
I'm
too.
really surprised.
I thought ECW might
I
go.
thought ECW was cooked.
I knew he wouldn't do that to Philadelphia because he's such a Philly guy. He didn't want to get buried. But
Yeah.
No, I would have fired him.
you don't give a fuck. All right. Cleneth, yours. We have the Attitude Era,
Mm-hmm.
the New Generation Era,
Mm-hmm.
and the Ruthless Aggression Era.
Ooh. Ooh.
So I will going to push the Attitude. I will book Ruthless Aggression. And I guess I'm going to fire the other one, the
New Generation.
So Bret
New
Hart
Generation.
himself.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest with you, like that's probably what anybody would do.
Yeah.
What years are the New Generation again?
New Generation was like
Well,
right before.
it technically started in like late 93, early 94, and it went all the way up until the summer of 97.
Okay.
Even though people try to say it started earlier with like Goldust and shit, but it really didn't.
No, I will give it because the Attitude Era to me didn't really start till about SummerSlam, Ground Zero type of thing.
Yeah, I think the New Generation gets looked at for the stupid gimmicks, like fucking, friend of the show, the Goon, and fucking Bastion Booger and shit. But
I don't know if I'd call him a friend of the show though or not, because he got pissed at me for not paying him.
fucking Mad Mountain Rock, and there was some shit known for. But you look back at some of those main events,
Yeah.
and some of the best wrestling main event, like just the roster was still pretty stacked when you had prime Shawn Michaels, prime Bret Hart. Really, all you needed a good Undertaker, and a X-Pac when he was really becoming as the 1, 2, 3 kid, Scott Hall as Razor Ramon, Nash before they leave. Like you're seeing the beginning of a lot of great careers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And even like Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and that you do see there was a lot of bullshit, but there was some really good wrestled matches. And like the without the new generation era, we don't get the first ladder match.
Right.
Like that's a big deal. There's certain new generation things that we need. That I think when you look back at it, it's a lot better than you hear about. Sometimes if I didn't grow up during the Ruthless Aggression era, I could see it edging that out a little bit, depending on when you grew up. That's why I thought Cleneth might go the other way, because I know you say you got started mostly in the Attitude Era, but didn't you get started a little before that? And I know you did a watch along or a rewatch of all this shit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was mainly towards like '97 with the Sean and Brett
Yeah.
heatedness, and then Fair Shot from Hell from that SummerSlam '97.
Yeah, Bret Hart was great. Man.
Yeah.
That was his era.
Yeah. I think like the way a lot of it, like for me, I always talk about how much I love the golden era, but I was a little kid then. I did not understand a fucking thing about what was going on the screen. And I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Because you could suspend your disbelief. But like I started to understand more like during the Attitude Era, and I felt like I understood everything in the Ruthless Aggression era. And Eric's writing love notes to our other co-host for the cartoon show, Dave.
Dear Dave.
Dear Dave, I will pick whoever you want me to pick tomorrow.
Love Eric.
As long as I get your dick pics.
Oh my God.
Okay. I wasn't going that far, but okay.
You leave that up to me, Cleneth.
You leave the quittest down. All right. You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Are we all answering this or?
Yeah, this is back to normal. And this
Does
is
Doug have
WWE.
an idea?
Huh?
Doug hasn't given one either.
Yeah, he's going to go after this one. All right. WWE films. We have Stone Cold's The Condemned. We have See No Evil with Kane. And we have The Marine, John Cena.
I've only saw two of these, so.
Which one haven't you seen?
I didn't see the Kane.
You haven't seen See No Evil?
I've seen it.
It was the first goddamn one to come out.
Have you seen The Chaperone with Triple H?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that one instead of See No Evil.
Well, that just changed my answer.
Yeah, but I didn't even see The Chaperone. I'm like,
You've seen that, right?
no, I didn't see that.
Oh, fuck. All right, we'll stick to See No Evil.
Yeah, fuck Eric.
Well, what's the thing
Cleneth's
with-
more important.
Has anyone seen Knucklehead with Big Show?
I think so.
Wow.
Wait, has anybody seen the Edge one?
I
The
hate
bending the rules?
With Jamie Kennedy? That
Yeah.
one sucked.
To tell you the truth, as much as I want to, it's just that I did not. I should go back and watch the WWE film. Maybe should.
What about the John Cena one, Legendary?
Oh, where he's the wrestling coach?
Yeah.
That's a good one, too.
I think I saw that one.
Nah, I mean,
We'll
the
stick-
worst I watched was like the Marine, See No Evil.
Did you see The Condemned with Austin?
I did not see The Condemned. I probably did, but that's so long, so long ago. I don't even remember what happened to that.
It was like the Hunger Games before the Hunger Games. It was on an island. You got to kill somebody. And it's a reality show. I thought it was badass, and Austin was the perfect action hero.
Yeah. And then it bombed so bad at the box office that Vince is just like, all right, pal, these just are going to go straight to DVD.
I'm pushing the Condemned. I'm killing them. I'm firing the Marine, and I'm booking See No Evil. Cena's had better movies than the Marine.
I really like the ending of the Condemned, so I'm gonna push the Condemned. I'm gonna book the Marine, and I'm gonna kill See No Evil, or fire, or whatever.
I'm gonna agree with Doug, but I'm gonna switch Marine and Condemn.
See, all right. So I
So
want
you're
to
not
fire.
pushing the Austin flick?
He's pushing Cena. He's doing what Vince does.
See,
No.
I'm gonna have to fire the Austin flick because I haven't seen that so long and I don't remember. So that's off the list.
It's like I ain't pushing it. I ain't pushing a goddamn thing I haven't seen.
No, so I'm not gonna watch. No, I can't. I'm going to push the Marine. I love the Marine, and I'm going to book the See No Evil.
All right. All right. I got one.
Go ahead.
All right. We're going to go tag teams. And we're going to go Attitude Era tag teams.
Okay.
So I'll keep it simple for you guys. Dudley Boys, Hardy Boys, Edge and Christian.
How did I not know you was gonna go there? I knew.
I'm gonna fire the Dudley Boys. Even though Bubba's gonna hate me, we're the greatest tag team in wrestling. No, you're not. I don't care how many titles you have. You blow. You're two spots. You're what up and get the tables. I'm gonna push Edge and Christian, and I'm gonna book the Hardy Boys.
Okay.
Because Edge and Christian was a perfect heel team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Daniel.
All right.
Dudley Boys were better in ECW. So
Yes.
Cleneth?
No. I'm going to
Nope.
push the Dudley Boys. I'm actually going to book the Hardys, and I want to fire Edge and Christian.
wow.
It's the complete opposite. Doug?
Book the Hardys. Oh, I'm going to say push the Dudleys just because I do like Devon. I mean, Bubba would be great if he had his tongue removed.
He's the promo, though. Even though Devon was awesome with the testify.
Yeah. And I'm going to fire Edge and Christian because I don't know. Like, I liked Edge and Christian back in the day, but.
What about the 10-second pose?
All right. So here's my thing. If you look at all three teams, the ways Edge and Chris started out, they booked them as like brothers, like they was all brothers. Out of all, but we all know Edge and Christian was never really brothers or family.
Oh, and Bubba and Devon fucking look like straight out of the same womb.
They were step half brothers. Thank you very much. All right.
Yeah,
We all know whose mom was who. They had the same daddy with different mamas. All right.
they're basically the Bashams. Can't tell them apart. Bubba and D. That's fucked up. Edge and Christian at least had the long blonde hair. They both look like dudes.
Who cares? They wasn't real family.
It wasn't real family.
They were
Hey,
booked
don't
as
dislike.
family.
I
They
will.
were best friends.
I will say, the other two probably had more success as a team. Edge and Christian by far had the better singles careers.
Yeah.
If you look at all,
Yeah.
and all of them had like kind of respectable ones. No offense to Devon, he has the weakest. Besides being a discount pastor and whatever they try to do in TNA, he never really more of a tag team guy. Bubba with Bully Ray was interesting. The hardcore Bubba shit sucked in 02.
Yeah.
But the Bully Ray was very interesting and good shit. And
He probably had the third best.
you know, Matt Hardy's had some decent run. There's an argument to make that Matt and Jeff have had great single runs, and Jeff certainly. But Edge and Christian, you know, both world champions in multiple promotions, both fucking actually Edge only in the big time, but both fucking big deals. But I think both like I think they're the best singles careers out of all six.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
All right. Are you ready for the next one?
sure.
Yep.
Kelly, Tori Wilson, Stacy Keibler.
Oh, you piece of shit.
We're going on their careers, you fucking pigs. What they did on the screen, and not just the bikini contests either. In ring and promo and certain storylines.
All right, I'll be the asshole
all
that goes first.
Kind of sucked.
I know. That's why I picked them.
All right, I'll be the asshole that goes first.
Kelly.
Tori Wilson, Stacy Keibler.
All right. I'm going to book Tori. I'm going to push Kelly. See you later, Stacy.
Okay. And listen, if we were going on looks, Tori's probably my fave. But we're not.
Tori's the one.
I think she's the hottest women's wrestler of all time, in my opinion. And her
Tori
and
Stacy, because they both could play that all-American girl.
I do think but in this context, I have to fire Tori because besides the Dawn Marie shit we talked about, not them. And with Tajiri, she had some memorable stuff, but I think Stacy probably had the better stuff, being a manager with Hurricane and Rosie and the Dudley Boys and stuff like that.
She was better off as
Nitro,
I fired her because she wasn't that great. I mean, Tori wasn't that great of a wrestler either, but she wrestled more.
Yeah. I feel like Stacey had
Stacey
a little more personality, though.
Yeah.
Even though Tori with the Viagra on the pole stuff with Shane Douglas and Billy Kidman should be 2000. And I think I'm going to have to push Kelly because, honestly, she's the best in ring out of the three.
Yeah.
She got the best out of all of them. She didn't quite get good, but she got better than the rest of them. So I'm pushing Kelly.
Say, I want to book Tori. I'm pushing Kelly, and I'm firing Stacy.
Okay. Poor Mrs. Courtney. For former Mrs. Courtney.
Yeah, they're not together anymore.
I'm agreeing with Daniel.
You're going Stacy over Tori?
Yep. Stacy to push, Tori to fire, and Kelly to book.
I just think she had more memorable stuff, like putting the legs on top of Vince and him making the face. That's like still a Facebook meme to this day.
It was a big Facebook meme when Disney Plus first came out.
Yeah. I think Tori had some really good shit. Not Tori, Stacy. I think probably more memorable than Tori. All right. Next up. This is going to be a doozy.
Okay.
You ready for it?
Sure.
You excited?
Yeah.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saturday night's main event.
Oh, I hate you.
Clash of the Champions. And Monday Night Raw.
Wait, why you bring Raw? Raw is a weekly show.
Doesn't matter.
What you mean it doesn't matter? You can't add Raw to another weekly show?
Yes, you can. They're all very prestigious.
Clash of the Champions and Saturday Night's Main Event, they were spectator shows. Raw is a weekly show. You just can't. You have to find another spectator show.
He makes the rules, right, Cleneth?
The first Raw.
Well, this is the first time I'm disagreeing with the host. All right,
it is not the first time. Bullshit! It's the first time. And Raw, the first Raw on Netflix Puck and Rounds was just as much of a spectacle as some of the Saturday night main events. And there has been
but I'm not. Raw is a weekly show.
Well, what do you want to do?
You're going premiere shows over, and then you're going to throw in a weekly show.
Well, it can't just be push.
While he protests, I'm gonna go.
I'm trying to think of another one, but there's not another one like those two. AWA.
No. All right. So
go.
I'm gonna say book Clash of Champions. Push Saturday night's main event.
You're firing Raw.
Fire Raw.
I will do the same thing. I will fire
You guys are
Raw. I
it's
will
the
push
longest episodic television show.
because this has no Raw has no point being in this category. So
Yes, it
I'm
does.
gonna fire it. It
Dude.
gotta go. Raw gotta go. I'm keeping. I'm pushing Saturday Night Fan Event, and I'm going to book Clash of Champions.
You guys are crazy. If we're going on cultural relevance, no one has ever been like, dude, did you catch Clash last night? Everybody loves Raw. Everybody's watching Raw. I'm pushing Raw.
Yep.
I'm booking Clash, and I'm firing the most overrated television show of all time.
Raw has
Thank you,
no
Daniel.
point being in this category, which deserves to be
The
fired.
first one blew. The Andre the Giant shit was stupid. It's never been a good show. It's always been overhyped.
I agree with Daniel 100%.
Clash just had great matches.
Go kiss someone else's ass.
No. He's got his own opinion, damn it, and he's a smart man.
That's exactly where I was going.
Don't let him
went
tell you
first.
shit,
He
you
does
beautiful
not have his own opinion.
Yes,
right?
he does.
I've got fucking
Yes, I do.
episodes of cartoon shows.
You and Cleneth
that-
are allowed to fucking compare notes and have the same choices all fucking episode, but God forbid.
We don't have to
Damn it,
say
we
no.
are the
Thank you very
Rachel
much.
Murtaugh of the wrestling podcast.
Okay, I have another one. I have promoters.
Oh.
Go
Well,
ahead.
me and
Chris.
Eric are the Green Hornet and his buddy. All right, go ahead.
Oh, Cleneth was going. Cleneth, go.
I didn't
Are
go.
you saying something?
I didn't say
No.
anything.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
No.
Okay. Jim Crockett, Vince McMahon, and Triple H.
As far as bookers,
Yeah.
Promoters. Okay.
Well, yeah, it would have to be promoters because Jim Crockett never booked. Jim Crockett was the one that owned the company.
Oh. Change it to Eric Bischoff.
okay. This is actually harder than you would think. I'm gonna.
So you took out Eric. What?
It's Bischoff, Hunter, and Vince.
Oh,
Which, I mean, both have had 3 of the most successful eras in the history of wrestling. So that's a damn good. That's a good one. I'm actually glad you put Bischoff in there, Eric. One's responsible for WCW, the only thing to ever actually compete against WWE and kick its ass. You have Vince, probably the greatest promoter in the history of wrestling, which kind of tells you where I'm going to go. And you have Triple H, who had this recent era that was super fucking successful. It's starting to wind down a little bit, but Cody finishing the story, the bloodline shit that he continued. Triple H made a lot of money for the company with his booking at first. So both are extremely difficult. It's extremely difficult for me. Doug, what do you got?
Book Triple H, push Eric Bischoff, fire Vince McMahon.
Wow.
Then maybe he'll finally go where he needs to go.
Well, that golden era you love, you know who gave you that?
Pat Patterson.
No, it wasn't just
Pat Patterson, Howard Finkel, J.J. Dillon.
Oh, yeah. The Fink was the genius behind it.
Bruce Pritchard, Gorilla Monsoon, all those guys. Arnie Skolin.
it's kind of hard for me to fire Vince because he watches out for my prices when it comes to going to shows compared to Triple H.
That's fair enough.
Huh?
I'm gonna book Vince, push Triple H, and fire Bischoff. Because Bischoff kind of killed WCW himself with it, not by himself, but
I don't think he did.
Well, I mean, he didn't necessarily kill WCW by himself. I mean, he was he was trapped upside Hulk Hogan's ass. He couldn't get out of it to save WCW. It's a black hole.
Uh-huh. A black dark hole, tell you the truth.
This era's turning to dog shit. I'm firing Triple H. He's too busy, fucking trying to get all your money and kiss Saudi ass. So I'm firing Triple H, I'm booking Bischoff, and I'm pushing Vince.
I like how we all have different ones. So
Yeah.
Go because you interrupted him.
Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna have to
I love you, Hunter. I'll take a
push
job. I'm just kidding.
that. I want to have to let go of Triple H because he's trying to take all my money and I can't enjoy my wrestling shows no more. And I want to book Eric Bischoff.
So you're pushing Vince?
Yes.
I mean, it's fair.
All right.
I said Triple H come down on the prices. Me and him will be best friends again. Those prices are too high.
It's not even really him. It's fucking Nick Khan and Ari Emanuel and Mark Shapiro.
Yeah, see, this is stood by his ground while family ordering, making sure we can afford to go. He stood by those grounds.
I'm
No
not
matter-
firing him for, and the Saudi thing was a joke, and that's all a joke. I don't hold that stuff against him. I hold fucking 13 pull aparts on Raw against him. I hold like virtually no storytelling, and we're just gonna fight just to fight. And I hold all that against him. I feel like his booking is very subpar. And for having a room of 20 writers and him being at the top, it feels like more ideas and more creativity should be bleeding through, and it's just not.
yeah,
So
because no more ideas.
This era got me back into wrestling, so I'm not going to I think Vince totally lost his touch, and Triple H was a really good, fresh touch at first. I think it's really turning bad fast. And I'm not trying to be Stevie Richards, but I'm not loving this new era.
Well, let's put it this way. Triple H got away from the whole what he was doing so good and what made NXT so great from the start.
Yeah.
And when he brought that to the main roster, you could really definitely see it. And now he just gotten away and fell into the old times.
And that's I wasn't really fairly, and that's a great point. I'm glad you said it, Cleneth, because I wasn't really talking about his NXT run. And he did do a lot of great shit as the Booker NXT, and he made that black and gold shit. Everybody loved it. It was considered the best wrestling show, and he was so you do got to give him that. But I don't think Cody's been booked like shit. He finished the story, and then I hate that Cleneth kind of predicted it that it was going to be a boring run, and I don't think it was Cody's fault at all. I just think they gave him nothing, and I think they just haven't booked him great. And when he's your world and he's number one, she should have. And I know a lot of it's The Rock's fault and other people and other forces and stuff because him and Rock should have happened, but there was so many ways you can go with Cody, interesting ways. After finishing the story, and they went the least interesting way. And Gunther is pretty damn good, but this era, like, that's your new Roman Reigns of a guy getting pushed down the fucking gullet. And like he just has a couple of things that I think he relies on too much, and he does put on some really good main events and some he has put some good shit out there. But I just don't see the creativity as much as Vince in his heyday.
I have a question. Which run do you think should have been pushed better? Second run of Adam Page or Cody?
Cody has been booked right twice in his career. The whole finish the story stuff and the beginning of the AEW stuff. Every other time he's fighting against the system. Yeah. Even I think he might even have input on his creative stuff now, but it's just not as great as it could be. Well, and I'm the biggest Cody Rhodes fan in the building.
And you got to remember, I mean, yes, he gets credit. Okay, he's Dusty's son.
Yeah.
Chamber of Horrors. The Shockmaster. Those were all Dusty ideas.
Yeah, but come on.
And are they talked about with fond nostalgia? No. Dusty wasn't always on par.
Yeah, but sometimes Starcade.
No, I'm just saying there are examples. He had some off ideas. I'm not saying is that he's bad. I'm just saying is that sometimes there was stuff he hit or that he threw that just didn't stick.
And certain like tropes, the dusty finish,
Yeah.
there is negatives on his booking too, but there's negatives on everybody's booking.
Oh, nobody's a perfect booker.
No, because it's a subjective business where you have nerds like us that think we can do it better.
Yeah.
All right. I think we'll end it on that. SmackDown's about to be on. We got to see the big title match tonight. I was just shitting on this, but I can't wait for this match.
Let's go, Cody.
And I'm excited to play some more 2K. So I do love this shit. And Triple H, I love you.
You love it so much. You actually listen to me and have Mr. Fuji as your booker for your ECW universe.
I love it so much. I paid $150 for the fucking best version just to have the standard edition. Yes.
Where did you got? You got the King of Kings?
No, the Monday Night
I got
War.
the King of Kings.
Oh.
Hey, Eric,
you got it.
That's the second cheapest.
Of course he cheaped out.
He didn't even go Attitude Era.
I wanted to go at. Oh man, most I was pay is 100, but I'm realizing now the packaging and the DLC and all that other stuff.
Well, dude, that's what I'm saying. You don't even get the packaging. Doug asked me, he's like, I thought you got the Monday Night Wars edition. I'm like, I did. But it says standard edition when I downloaded it, and it's Punk on the cover. I'm fucking pissed. I don't even get the cover I paid $150 for. I got all the DLC. That's cool. But, it's like, I thought I was.
That's why you go to the stores and go. You go to the stores and get it because they want the packaging.
Yeah, you don't download it. You got it. Yeah, you're right. But it's still bullshit. And it says standard edition on the homepage, too. It's like, that's not what I bought. But, all right, well, now that I'm done bitching, Doug, talk about this big episode we're doing next week.
Right.
And then plug your cartoon show again.
All right, so next Friday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, or depending on how fast we get going, maybe 6:33. We are gonna count down the top 50 greatest stars of the golden era. And it's not just the wrestlers. We're going to count down, the managers are going to be on there. We got females on there. So we basically included just about anybody and everybody. And we're going to count down the top 50. I had polls running in 3 different groups. I did a bunch of side polls and wrestling through the years. Also, big up to the wrestling in the 70s, 80s, and 90s group. And, of course, my homies over in Primetime Toys for helping us out. Let me run a poll in there. It's probably because of the Primetime Toys guys that there's going to be guys on this countdown that probably wouldn't have made it if I would have just stuck with the 2. And I'm going to run a bunch of tiebreakers this week. I'm going to ask PTT if they're okay with me running it in there. But so that is going to be next week. And then tomorrow night, Animated Hour of Power, episode 29, Life and Times at Juniper Lee versus My Life as a Teenage Robot. My Hero Academia versus Samurai Champloo. Garfield and Friends takes on Count Duckula. And the main event is Thundercats and Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?
And let's say, if you guys are watching My Hero, make sure you're watching the new ones with my Vigilantes now.
Good to know.
I'm just saying. I watched the whole My Hero stuff saga, the Final War, but Vigilantes, that's something different.
All right. Great episode, guys. We'll see everybody next week.
It was fun.
Yep. All right. Eric starts my shorts.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going.
And I'll schedule the Hour of Power too.
All right,
Damn
cool.
right you
Thank
will.
you.
I love you.
All right.
Later.
Love you guys.
All right, deuces.